Hey guys, it's me again. Just wanted to pop in real quick and tell you what's going on. So, holy cow, 102, I think. My channel is up to 102 subscribers. I didn't expect that outcome at all. At all. I am so excited. I got so much going on in my brain that I want to do. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate all your support. I mean, yeah, granted, I'm going to have a giveaway. I'm going to give something away. But man, I did not expect this at all. I am really, 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 really stoked. So stoked. So, since that video of me announcing about the giveaway, I have received emails like crazy on that journal. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm not scared, but it's definitely going to make me push myself harder to come in here every single day and spend as much time as possible. If my setup looks a little weird, it's because I used to have the camera mounted in front of me on the window ledge, and the little thing that I had my fiance put up, it broke, and I don't know what happened. So, and now you're connected to my desk at a very awkward position, so I hope I don't bang my elbow into you. Anyway, just quick, want to show you what I started doing. I started doing this this morning, and it's basically going to be another gigantic size journal. The woman that I'm planning on making this for is for her and her mom. She said that my story about my grandmom really got, really touched them, which made me feel so good that I'm actually able to reach other people and, just connect because of something that I've done or an experience. I have no words. I'm so bad with words. And this is just, all I do is talk about how amazing I feel with all the responses that I've been getting back and the emails. Oh my gosh. I actually am going to make this one. It's probably going to end up being for this lady and her mom. Her mom's 83. She wants a keepsake dedicated to her mom. So this is going to be very personal, I believe, because when I make stuff, there's something either in my life or I always get something inside. Like, again, I'm really sorry. I'm so bad with words. I'm trying to keep it calm, under control. Don't be hyper. So, I'm really bad with words. Yes, that's already been established. But I'm hard. It's not that I'm bad with words. When I get emotional or I feel a connection with something, I don't have a hard time expressing myself, but verbally expressing myself, I do. And I don't know if it's because it's menopause or because it's, that I'm older. I'm tired of making excuses for myself. It is what it is. But when I tell you that not just the last journal, but every single journal I make, it's coming from somewhere. It's not just me saying, "Oh, I want to go craft." I don't craft. I don't consider myself a crafter. Everything I make there's always something from my life, current, or from my past that is incorporated into my journals. And I really don't get deep because I try not to, because I get emotional very easily. That large journal, at some point I didn't think I was going to sell it, but I wanted to share, because the whole meaning, the whole purpose of this, I'm not going to sugarcoat, I'm not going to tell stories and, or to get too deep into my personal life. But when I tell you every little bit helps, every little bit helps financially. I'm on disability, but I'm on SSI. And what SSI, for those that don't know, it's just supplementary income for people that are like me, that can't that haven't worked enough into the system to collect disability. So that being said, I don't get much a month, and that's what I live on. I mean, yes, I have a fiance, we have our responsibilities, but me personally, I'm not a shopper. I don't buy things. I don't shop for clothes. I don't, you know, buy expensive jewelries or perfumes, or I'm not a spender. When this came into my lap, I thought, who doesn't have paper? Who doesn't have books? It just took on a life of its own. So the way I'm very good at budgeting what I spend. So I don't purchase anything. Like, I can't say, oh, I want that. Or like, oh, I want washi tape. I wait until I need washi tape, and then I take the money. I have a separate account for my journals. I take the money out of that account for my that I've used to, sell journals. So the money I make with the journals that I buy, I use to buy my supplies. And when I tell you that I don't have a lot of supplies, I really, really don't. I have your basics, your glues, a couple of washi tapes. I think I have 4 distress inks because I like the grungy, so it's very easy. That's very easy. I bought a couple of these glue sticks because I love this glue. I rust everything stuff that I already have. I rust it all. But again, like, I have a bad habit of saying, long story short, that's the Italian in me. I have a very small little space in here that I share. My fiance's computer is behind me, and my desk that used to be where my computer and everything was, I put it away. I use my laptop, and I use my phone, and then whatever supplies I have are usually things that I've found in my own house, or envelopes that I keep from my mail, some paper bags. I think the thing I only buy the most is paper, like cardstock, because I ran out of paper to do my coffee dyeing on, but I really don't spend. Although I do have a little tiny, it's this big, I swear, addiction for digital downloads, but not just any digital downloads. Again, even when I purchased, I have to see the digital, and then it has to mean something to me when I buy it. Like, I have to feel something. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have a lot of digitals, but when I do buy them, they have to mean, I just have to have a meaning. There's just a lot of heart. A lot of my heart goes into every single thing I do. And on that note, been trying to do craft with me, and let's make, while I'm crafting or while I'm creating, I try to videotape it. I find I'm having a really hard time. I'm struggling. I really am struggling. That even something like this was fairly easy, but I find that I'm really struggling with talking while I'm creating. I think because I'm so used to coming in here to work, and then it's silent. I have a little bit of music on, or I'll put on a show that I like, that I listen to it, and I'm not used to talking and crafting. I've done 10 videos already since the last video, and I've had to delete every one of them because they're just terrible. There's a lot of and then awkward silence. And then me trying to communicate. Like, I can communicate while I'm not doing anything. I can talk to you about my life until I'm blue in the face. I can ask you questions about your life until you're blue in your face. But I'm struggling. I'm trying, because I want to be able to come on and say, hey, look, this is what I'm working on. I can work on this while I'm recording and talking to you. But I can't think about what I want to do. It's such a weird, I'm really struggling with that. But I'm working on it, because I would love to craft together, craft for you, bring some of my ideas and inspiration to you while I'm doing it. I just need some more time. But I am going to make up for it, because I have some notes that I am not going to read to you just yet, because it is a huge, huge surprise. I don't know if I'm the only one, but literally last night, laying in bed, my brain is working, and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God, boom. The best idea popped into my head. And I'm hoping and I'm praying to God that no one's ever done this before, because I want to be the first to do this. But I have the most fantastic idea for my next giveaway, because let me tell you, we are going to have another giveaway. But this idea is going to blow your mind. I'm probably going to announce it after the holidays. So you're going to just have to wait and see what I've come up with. But I promise it's not, you're not going to be disappointed. In fact, I'll give you a hint. It's almost like recently I just learned what a rack is. I did not know there was a random act of kindness. So I know what that is. And it's going to be kind of like that, but better, bigger, and wow, you're going to love it. I know you're going to love it, because I'm just excited. So on that note, here's my file folder that I am working on now. I distressed it. It's coffee dyed. Well, it was already coffee dyed. And then I distressed it. And then I just did some collaging with the decoupage. And then with distress, my distress stuffy that I have. And that's going to be, I guess, like the inside. I did the stamping. I did a lot of the little pieces, bits and pieces. And then I was playing around because I'm really interested in learning how to do texture. I don't know where to start, to be honest with you. Do I start with texture paste? I don't know. Do I start with paint and just gopping it off? I don't know how to texture. And I probably could just go on YouTube and learn. But I'm kind of that kind of person that I'll see something and I'll say, oh, I want to try that. And then I'll figure it out on my own. So I like texture. I think I'm going to just do maybe my crackle paste is white, so that I can't do now. But I put some cheesecloth down, and then I just put a heavy amount of the stuff. What am I saying? What am I talking about? Hello, the Mod Podge. Oh, yay, yay. And then I put some of my distress stuff on it. And I just like feeling different. Is that a weird thing? I'm so weird. I'm sorry. I'm so weird. Well, anyway, then I put some Sorry Silk, because that's going to end up to be the closure. So there's the file folder. And then I, obviously creased it. I put some, what do they call this tape? What's this tape called? Masking tape. I distressed it. It's been creased, so it's ready. But now I wanted to make some, me with the sound and the noise. I like the noise. So this is actually a Amazon envelope. I just said, you know what? It was big enough. I put it on the file folder. I cut it down to size, sew it around it. So now I think I'm going to leave this as it is, and I'm just going to end up putting maybe 2 pockets, or maybe the several I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I did like the envelope thing that I did on the last one, so I'm probably going to end up doing one on each side if I don't do pockets. But I am thinking about this I'm going to start tomorrow, because I have some papers and things that I want to put together and sew. So where are they? I don't know. I have them here. This book, was this the book? Yeah, this is the book. This book I just took apart, and I said, since this one is going to be for my customer that wants to dedicate this to her mom, I'm going to use book pages out of this book, Mothers of Intervention. So this is a very old book. I don't remember where that page is that has the date on it, but so what I did was, what I'm gonna do, since I can't craft and I just can't do it yet. This is sort of my process. So I've pulled out pages from this book, and I'll save the cover because I'll use it for something else. But since it's for her mom, I remembered I had this book, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be perfect. So it's a book about, mothers. And I just took out different parts This is talking about mini skirts. This is talking about bloomers. You know this is an old... Look at the image. You know this is an old book. And these pages, this is what I'll do. Since the journal is so big, and then I have like digital ephemera, but everything has been already, you know, it's already coffee dyed and I printed it out. So this, let me show you real quick, because I'm sure you guys know what this is, but I don't know how many of you have ever done it. I'm trying to remember where I got this idea from, because it was a while ago. I saw somebody do it. And I said, oh, that'll be perfect for this book since it's so big. So when you have a big journal, you know, most of our journals, we just fold our pages like this and we stick them in the journal. I don't like that, especially for this. So I want these pages to go side by side. And I don't want to tape this because then it'll shorten the, if that makes sense, you'll have less, once it's in the journal, you'll have less and less room. So what I do is I just split it up. Why am I leaning on this? I don't know. I'll put them side by side. I will use either a piece of fabric or a piece of not cheesecloth. I'm lying. I'm such a liar. Or a piece of muslin, like, not this piece, obviously, because it's not coffee dyed. Paper. I'll use paper. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with a piece of muslin. And I'm not going to do the whole thing because it'll drive you crazy. Because I'm sure you guys have seen this already. So I want it to, I guess, about a little less than an inch, maybe. And that was the wrong pair of scissors. Ooh. Ooh, Joe. You in trouble. Get all these stringos off. I hope I have a good view here, because this camera, the arm thing is right next to me and I'm afraid I'm going to bang it. So what I'll do is I'll prep all my pages, but I'm not going to do this on camera, of course, because it takes too much time. So I'll just put, once this is coffee dyed, I'll just run a bead of glue down this way and I'll just put that right at the edge, right? And then I'll do the same thing on this side. I'll put a little bit of glue down on the edge, and then I'll put it to this side. And then when that dries, ooh, did you hear that big bang outside? That was loud. Okay, so now I have a little gap. So now when I put this in my journal, in my signature, I'm going to have that space, and it's not going to, this whole page will show on both sides. It won't be so tight, if that's making any sense. And then I'll sew it, once the glue dries, I'll sew it down the thing. And then it has almost like a little spine. So that's what I do with every single one of my pages. Every single one. So it's very time consuming. And don't forget, I have to just, even though it's a distressed page and it's an old vintage page, it's not distressed enough for me. Okay. Oh, see, I banged you. Sorry. Sorry. And I also did this. Let me show you this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, because this is part of what's going inside of the giveaway. I'm sorry. OCD, I'm cleaning up a little bit as I go. I'm sorry. Okay. So I guess I could give you a little sneaky peek, but I'm not going to show you everything. This is just one of those big time cards. I distressed it. I did some decoupage with the tissue. I'd have to clean it up and then do a little design here. But all this, I'm not going to show you the picture. All this, get that away from you so you can't see it. All this so far, I'm not going to show you what they are. Show you the back. Show you the back. So that's going to be a lot of tags. Those are all tags. They're going to go into this envelope. I made another altered playing card. Backed it to some cardstock. Coffee dyed cardstock. Timeless Treasures. Did some collaging. The card's in here somewhere. And I don't know what I'm doing with these either. I play. Let's have a play. Didn't I say that last time? So that's on this. So the envelope will be nice and stuffed with goodies. That's part of what's going to be in the giveaway. And then I guess I can show you this. But I'm not going to open it because it's blank. It just has a pocket. I might have shown you this already. This is the Tim Holtz tissue. Where is it? It was this, and now it's that. It was this, and now it's that. Before, before, after. Such a child. Now, here's a weird thing. I found this out in my yard. I didn't have corn stalk in my yard. Corn stalks for Halloween. Somebody did, and it blew over. And I want to see if I can do something with that. So I kept it. This is what I do. I keep little things free, and it was free. It was garbage, and now it's not. And then also, with your giveaway, this is not all of it either. This is just a bunch of vintage, original vintage papers. So I'm not going through it. It's a surprise. But so far, this is what's going in your box. And it's not even, I'm not even done. Just working on it gradually. So this way, by the time it's ready to be shipped, it'll be in a nice size box. I did say I was going to do a little giveaway, but I lied. I told a fib. Anywho, today is what, Sunday? It's about 5 o'clock. It feels like it's so much later than 5 o'clock. What else can I tell you today? What else can I tell you? That's about it today. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Excuse me. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be back a couple of days from now, maybe, with another update on this journal and maybe some other things. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But have a great one. Take care, guys. Using the finger to shut off the phone.